The apostles and elders of the Great School, all the brothers in the highway by rules for this sincerely. But honestly, we have a Jamaica camp, you know, where the Hebrew Israelite prophesy the downfall this and every weekend, and the days in the week also. We prophesy the downfall of this wicked society and to proclaim the coming of our Lord and how about Hashem Yahushai, man. You know? Now, on the year we have now, you know, the common argument basically with the people here in Jamaica, which basically is predominantly from the tribe of Benjamin, you know, the people basically is really disgruntled out here now. The political leaders, you know, that is basically set up here in Jamaica over the people here. You know, first of all, you know, these men, you know, basically that recently put forward a couple laws, you know what I mean, pertaining to the traffic or whatsoever, you know. But some of the laws I'm gonna put in place, you know, it wasn't well thought through. You know, I have a lot of people have real problems, you know, with some of the laws that pass through. But we know that these laws that these men get in is not merely about, you know, their agenda. You know, but their agenda is more far-reaching than what these men are basically doing. You know, the Road Traffic Act, you know, to the normal higher man. They never just try to regulate traffic, you know what I mean, and add some on the road per se. But yeah, the regular man will think that this is all about discipline on the roads, man, but it's more far-reaching than that. You know, because well, if you understand, Jamaica basically is on board with Agenda 2030. You know, Agenda 2030, and if you understand Agenda 2030, you understand that it basically going to the same reset that the World Economic Forum is talking about. You know, and part of that, part of their goals basically is reduce carbon emission. Yeah, this may sound far-fetched to the regular man until it comes down to this point. Yeah, so cars being out here, you know what I mean, it's not favorable to the new way, the new system that is being brought into place. So your government feel that them can use oppressive measures, you know what I mean, with heavy fines, basically to force people, you know what I mean, to somehow, you know, think twice about, you know, having cars, man. The headache with them plan, because this is just the beginning, man, of what's to come, man. You know?
And this is Isaiah 28, verse 14. Wherefore hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men that rule his people, which is in Jerusalem, because ye have said, ye have made a covenant with death and with hell. Are we at agreement? So when the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge.
Right, so these men basically make a covenant with death and hell, as the scripture said. You know, the so-called white man have an agenda, you know what I mean, and them think that them can get a piece of the pie. So-called white man are going to share, them reset with them, so them come to an agreement, you know, to basically help him to get this thing across. You know what I mean? Now, little did they know that at the end of the day, even them, this plan, you know what I mean, is gonna solely affect them also. You know what I mean? And who really did it, by the way, is the Lord, man. The Lord set your asses up. Through the so-called white man. He used the so-called white man to set your ass up.
See if we can highlight this act, yeah? In the laws that in pass to show that they are part of the World Economic WEF program, is that what the highest fine on the new act is that smoking vehicles
Yeah.
150,000. One of the highest fine on it. You see exactly the direction.
Carbon emission.
Yeah, carbon emission. You see exactly the direction they're going.
Hey, and these set of laws, these sort of new laws coming out, you know, it's only the beginning, man. You have more restriction when it comes on the vehicles that are coming, man. Much more restriction, man. And hey, they just start and the people them start, you know, behave the way them start behave already. What say when time the travel limit come in, you know, like all them 15-minute cities like some European country is about to do.
And we are taking.
So, hey, so I believe say, look, say as long as them comply with the elite's plan, you know, they will, you know, be okay. Yeah, we'll be okay. Person who the so-called white man is, you know, many other throughout history, you know, made that mistake of making covenants. You know what I mean? Certain agreements are certain to this devil. So you Negroes gonna find out who you're actually dealing with, man. This devil here, you're gonna find out, man. Yeah? Huh?
We have made lies our refuge, and the falsehood we have had been eat ourselves.
Right, and the falsehood, because yeah, even now, as we speak about the new regulations that basically is happening right now, we have caused the uproar right now, you know. Off the surface, it look like, oh, there's some disciplinary action on the roads, you know what I mean? But hey, look, man, Jamaica don't give a damn, them man don't give a damn about any form of discipline thing out here, man. Yeah? When it comes down to corruption and things and lawfulness and them things there, yeah, look, man, them money, them are criminals just the same, man. Them have no interest in that, man. The reason why I see them jump doing these things, you know what I mean, is because they were ordered to me. Them get there. You see me? Because these men have nothing about justice, man. You know, a lot of Jamaicans out there think that these men have some form of, you know, semblance of you know, justice in them heart, man. But they're not. Yeah? So as I was saying before, you know, all these goals basically is leading, all these things that they're doing, you know, is going to lead right back into what? You know, you leaving the cars at home, you getting rid of the cars, you know what I mean, and choose alternative means. Because believe it or not, if large countries getting the mandate to cut emission, best believe that Jamaica no different, man. Every nation on the planet, you know, supposed to come up with a strategy, you know, our way to cut emissions, man. Yeah? So guess what? Yeah, a lot of Jamaicans out here buying up cars. You know what I mean? You know, thinking that you're gonna ride off in the sunset having a gas guzzler. You know, the intent is to get rid of these gas guzzlers, man. You know what I mean? Some more oppressive measures gonna come. We know, because we know the origin, the ultimate thing that they're basically going towards, man. You know, so we know that more measures gonna come that basically gonna affect motorists, man. Yeah, what?
2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
So let's Satan get an advantage of us because we are not ignorant of the devil's devices, man. Yeah? So them use a scripture tells them frame mischief by laws, man. That's what they're doing. Yeah? But hey, it's basically leading into one aspect of the prophecies, man. Saying that look, there shall be what? Sedition among men. You know, because, you know, This Prime Minister you see out here in Jamaica now is the least popular Prime Minister, man. People don't really like him, man. You know what I mean? Even people who basically in his political party don't like him, man. You would like to believe that, you would like to sell the idea that, oh, he's beloved, but you're not beloved, man. The only Prime Minister will come with so many, he set a lot of records, man. This Prime Minister set a lot of records, man.
More than you see in gold.
Yeah, he set more record than you see in gold. Yeah? He's not beloved, man. He's one of the most hated Prime Minister right now. Yeah. Trust me, the sentiments out there, you know, nobody have nothing good to say about this man. You know what I mean? Perfect Mr. Ass Kisser, man. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? You remember when him say, Michael Mann and him, like my best, better than Michael Mann. Oh God. The worst Prime Minister. You know, the sight of the people, man. All of them is no good still, but you know, the sight of the Jamaican people right now, you know, this Prime Minister is the worst. You know? All in their mind is that this man is a bully, a dictator, you know what I mean? An oppressive, big nose. Everybody talk about him nose, man. Yeah? Yeah?
This is Proverbs 21 verse 2 said, when the right in authority, the people rejoice.
Right, so the righteousness in our authority, the people rejoice. The people are rejoicing in Jamaica, man. Yo, for the past couple of days, man, you go on social media, man, everybody is talking about how the money don't really care about poor people. That was the argument out there, that's the sentiment out there. Hey, look, man, not even the birds don't want to hear this man speak, man. You know what I mean? The Lord said a bird, every time he start talking to the bird. You know what I mean? And he might try to use the embarrassment to try to spin it around to make it look like, hey, look, hey, we love nature. This one of the biggest actor, man. Biggest actor yet, man. He's a pretender, man. My Lord, the spiritual man. That spiritual man, every time he gonna talk, the birds start to chirping, man. You can't hear nothing when I say the bird start to chirp. He must stop and start again. And the bird continue for that's a woman, man. It's a woman, man. And you best see it as a woman, man. You see? A lot of these men believe in witchcraft, man. You're a bunch of sorcerers, man. And that's a sign to show that, look, man, it's not working anymore, man. It's not working anymore, man. The spirit's against you, man. That is sent by the Lord, Yahweh. Hey, that bird there was sent by the Lord, man. Because the man feel like say, oh, nothing can obstruct them, you know, whatsoever they do, because them have them iron, them witchcraft vibration, man. Niggas being in lodges and all. We know about you politicians, man. You in a lodge and all them thing, man. You're not gonna get your asses, man. Yeah, you're gonna know that there's no other power but the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh, man. You're gonna find that shit out, man. Yeah, you're sitting in certain seats. You sit in certain seats. You know what I mean? You do certain things with the people, and you feel like there's no other power, man. You're gonna learn. There's another power apart from what you're doing, man. Hey, you want to do shit and don't be accountable? Look, man, the Lord is gonna stir up the people against you niggas, man, and they're gonna put asses to death, man.
That's right.
And that's what's going on, man. You notice since the 2020 event, you know, the people basically continue to talk about seeing the death of their politicians, man. You know what I mean? Head gonna roll down the street or whatsoever, Marcus Garvey, so-called prophecy. You know when people talk about that since the last 3 years, man. They're not seeing what the Lord is gonna bring spiritually upon them, man. If you were own spiritual, you'd understand that there is a certain spirit brewing against you, man. And that spirit is sedition, man. Hey, him himself come out and say, oh, look, man, a lot of people basically shutting down the part of how I call it, inciting sedition. You remember that thing that the 20th event side, when we talk about inciting, you pick up the vibration, man. You niggas pick up the vibration, man. That's how the people come in. And you have shit to do. Because we know the so-called white man pulling the strings, man. You have shit to do that's going to make the people more angry, man. Shit to do when you that hope. You never there for do, man. Because we know that you ain't doing it off your own, man. We know that shit. You know what I mean? You ain't doing it off your own, and you're going to have to do these things that the Lord prophecies can fulfill, man. The so-called white man are going to give you more mandates to put here. You know what I mean? If you go according to his reset plan, his digital currency and his digital ID, you're going to have to do more shit that the people are going to look at you sideways, man. Your asses up. They're going to haul your asses up, man.
Psalms 140, verse 1 says, Psalms of David, deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man. Imagine mischiefs in their heart continually.
Hey, you're just like your father, the devil. You, by spirit of going at the leaders here tonight, man. Yeah, because your judgment is coming. When it comes, nobody can say, oh, them nobody know why. You niggas judgment payment. Yes, some of you not some of them are not even niggas, man. Some of you are some Eden. Because that arrogant one, the minister of security, the arrogant one, look like a Moabite, man. You have no business among the people, man. You know what I mean? You're gonna get it, man. You're gonna get it for a long while, man. A long while. Lift up your head against the fatherless, man. Because our people is the fatherless, man. Yeah? The poor, you see here, the fatherless here, they have a father. But he's slowly turning back his face, man. And a lot of you cockroaches will be running all over the place. You're gonna get caught, man. You're gonna get caught. Yeah? Bunch of roaches, man. Arrogant as hell. Hey, you should know this. Everybody knows if you have car seat. You know them car. Baby, we call it the baby car seat. Shit. Hey, it's a funny thing. I see people comment and say, oh look, the fines them when they get all these fines that these men come out with. All these fines more than minimum wage.
10 grand. Judge 10 grand.
The people gonna get it. The people gonna keep it. All years, you doing this shit and nothing gonna come out of it, man. Them not even one protest. Them see it, you know. Niggas don't protest like in America. Niggas in Jamaica don't protest like in America, man. Niggas in Jamaica protest violently, man. First they're gonna burn down shit. You know what I mean? Black road them and when you come off a black road and so, and you know they're gonna come brutally against because they feel like they can use the military and the police force exact. You know what I mean? Punishment for the people when them do certain things, but guess what? Things gonna escalate, man. You know what I mean? Things gonna escalate, man. Yeah, you deal with you don't know what you're dealing with. You see, a lot of people say look, even them current leaders out of touch with reality, man. You're out of touch with reality. You know what I mean? You don't know what's going on the ground. And they be watching social sentiments of the people, man. Yeah? And they're supposed to hate social media as hell. Yeah? Because social media. Nigga for be out there backtracking last. Because the backlash should come. Yeah? Backtracking.
Genesis 15, verse 14 says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein,
Right.
for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
So the sword and their destruction draw at night.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Race war is coming, man.
And they
Race war, civil war, you know, world war. You know what I mean? War between the regular man for resources, man.
Watch a movie called Filler, and in the movie the man said in a prison, the laws them set up different policies and prison law, different against race.
Right.
You understand? And if people out here start actually feel like they're in a prison, then at the same thing will happen. You have race group against the next race.
Right.
It says, for there shall be sedition among men.
There shall be sedition among men. Hey, things get more, I get more oppressive, more and more on the rock here. It starts to appear like Jamaica is becoming a police state. Although it's basically, it's far gone into that. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, it's more military type uniform. Hey, look, man, Jamaica, yes, it's into a police state, man. Yeah, ever since 2020 event, things ain't the same, man.
You know how I think call it.
Yeah, things ain't the same. You know, the security forces exercising more power. You know, are them executing certain things with them never even used to. You know, and the thing with them basically, them not just in that, not all them are just other things. Yeah, other things because the government is so blindsided of getting money from out of the people in pocket. You know what I mean? You know how to serve and protect, as them say. Them out here for collect.
Right.
Yeah, that's what they work actually out here. And if the people of Jamaica actually start to see that, you know, say, oh, look, it's all about, you know, bringing things into the coffer. No, you have a lot of conspiracy out there. It's been some crazy conspiracy. You know, that these new laws basically that come in is basically get back you saying about money. Yeah. Wild conspiracy. No, it's basically for pushing our corner, man. And that's what they're doing. They're basically doing more things pushing our corner because it's going to fulfill, you know, these prophecies here where they say, Shabbat, sedition among men. And that's when people basically lash out, you know, when they get forced into a corner by the powers that be. Yeah? What?
Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people,
God.
and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers.
Right, so the reason why, you see, and that's what we were speaking about earlier, man, is these men are corrupt. Okay? And you expect to curb corruption when you yourself are corrupted, man. A bunch of corrupt leaders, you know, putting laws, you know, trying to discipline people when people consider you yourself, you know what I mean, is no better. I guess who them learn all them something them do for all corrupt and scamming going to Jamaica. Guess what? Bigger heads are doing it. We can see the SSL thing right now. Bigger head scam. Somebody is taking the fall now, you know. A lot of them not going to no jail. We're involved in it now. A lot of them basically gonna walk. Certain people gonna get blamed. You know? But we know that scam are going on Jamaica a long time with the heads.
Right.
Yeah, the Prime Minister involved in scamming, man. Yeah?
And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
God.
And wise king the people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time.
These men said to destroy you, man. Blind leaders leading the blind into a ditch. That's what the scripture said. Yeah?
The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
God.
In the hand of Yahweh,
Lord Yahweh, Lord Yahweh, man. King David. You know what I mean? And not only that, the elect men of the nation of Israel. Yeah.
in the hand of Yahweh is the prosperity of man,
God.
and upon the person of the scribe shall he lay his honor. Bear not hatred to thy neighbor for every wrongdoing,
Right.
for every wrong, and do nothing at all by injurious practices. Pride is hateful before your hour.
That's what these men are doing, man. What they're doing by injurious practices, because these things breed hatred. People suffer under them type of regime here. You know, you coming out with a baby for the past couple of days and can't get a ride to where you're going, man. Nobody wants to carry you. Because the car, hey, from the law mentioned, the first thing that comes to my mind, I say, yo, the people never carry the baby again. Say so said, so done. Why the person who they write it? Why the person they write the law?
All of them bread.
Yeah.
Well,
How you gonna think about that? When man hear it, man, the first thing comes to my mind, say, yo, you know, the taxi never carry the baby again. We never see it happen. We know it never happen. So how you gonna know that?
Hey, one next thing when them classes, if they broke down a road, they can't get two.
You can't get two.
Kind of madness that you have to call it. How much poor people.
Because them in cahoots, them in cahoots with the record company, them in cahoots with the insurance. You know what I mean? Them and them friends make money, man. That's what them blindsided with, and them now realize other things, man. Like I can't stop and stop. You have to stop and stop like that downtown, down at bottom of town or somewhere. You know what them get the community here. Stop and stop like red light. How much in o'clock a morning to get flipping a rubber and lose a life, man. Like all them madness there. These men are crazy, man.
There are no justification for it. None.
Crazy niggas, man. You know, man, time, man, stop like, man, pull them car door, or gunman run out upon them. That man are crazy, man.
Eh? I mean, but yeah, how much car accident you ever hear? Who are people losing their life because they didn't have gas?
Yeah.
Not one can ever remember.
Yeah?
Pride is hateful before your hour, and man, and by
Nowadays, I just want simple like accident alone. A seatbelt can basically snap. That's, you know, buck your head pan somewhere. You know what I mean? There was a small accident, but the accident when I go on Jamaica, brother, you could have a 10 million seatbelt. You're dead. You know what this accident, brother? Tear up like some paper. You don't know which part of the car. When you see a certain part of the car, you don't know which part, if it's the back or the front or the side part that where tear off come from. Them car you saw me right now, them are good.
Hey, it's like our government look overseas and look for some country law and say, yo, we have to do this. The law from the overseas, you can't apply it to a place like Jamaica.
Whatsoever committee come together and, you know, decide, say, oh, they're going to do this, not a bunch of numbskulls, man, they're idiot. And it's not only my sentiment, you know, the whole Jamaica, I say, an idiot.
I know laws now, criminal in the country.
Yeah.
Young some of them set up, they have the laws to cover them. But they want that yet.
Yo. Brother, any little dispute, let me tell you this, man. Any little, and this is what Jake basically out here see. Any little dispute that takes place, you know? Police don't really want to come on a dispute. You know, our witness that even here in Portland, they don't want to come on any little dispute, maybe somebody can end up losing them life or something like that. You see me? Them don't want to go into dispute. If I go and report dispute and them actually show up, Them say them can't do nothing about it because no crime not happen yet.
Knife up with the 10-inch in your back.
Yeah, knife up with the 10-inch in your back. Or if you get gunshot first, before them can do anything. But when they get together and go on somewhere and check the keeping them party. And then diligent, find them and shut them down. That's how Jake basically looking at how diligent them is when they come out to some other things. But when it come on to actual things that basically are going to spin off in people actually being hurt, they don't really care. They don't care about that. So we know what they represent. And the people of Jamaica here realize what they actually represent. The thing when them diligent for do is things that basically going to make the government make some money. That's all. It's not about justice and protecting and serving and all them type of madness for them try to tell people say. Yeah? Yeah?
This is Isaiah 10 verse 1. So woe unto them that decree and righteous decree,
Right.
and that right grievousness which they have prescribed.
Right.
Turn aside.
This is what the man them bring out. That's a grievous man. To the point now for repeal it.
Turn aside the needy from judgment.
Turn aside the needy from judgment.
And to take away the right from the poor of my people.
Taking away the right from the poor. And more, these men encroaching on certain people. Them have civil liberty now, but the right in general, you know, them. You know? But you know we don't have no, we really have no right on the so-called white man. Right? It's already taken away to a certain extent. Now we are given privileges now. Until they're ready to shut down the place again. You know, when they're ready for bringing them 15-minute cities and all them. Crazy. Decrease. You know, privilege will be suspended, man. Yeah?
So that widows may be their prey. And that
Yeah, it's about getting money, man. Robbing the fatherless. Getting the bag. So niggas interested in them, getting the bag. Right.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 8, it said, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Yep. Me and the so-called white man. But you will get set up by the people. You know, fit. Cross the father. You know what I mean? This is one of the reasons why we can't support no political party, man, because we know that no man, we all working on the same boss. We have a specific goal. You know, people out there still believe in that. You have a democratic process where certain men basically going to do certain things to basically appease the people, but it's not going to happen, man. Yeah? But we work within a certain framework, within a certain, having certain goals that they need to achieve, but the boss needs to achieve. You know what I mean? Which is so-called white man, man, you see. And in this case, they need to achieve, you know, the reset. They need to get you people to tap it. You have to believe on social media. Going into the digital currency, CBDC, and they need to get you people getting the digital IDs, man. They need to get cash off the streets. You know what I mean? And become this total cashless system, man. That's what they need. Yeah? They want that from yesterday. So all they do is figure out ways how they can get you doing these things without you lashing out
They go so.
to the point where things get out of control. Them time I'm bringing certain laws an inch a little further, then an inch a little further, then an inch a little further. That's what they're doing. Gradualism, man. Gradually eating away on your freedom, man.
So about the heavy.
So-called freedom.
So Wisdom of Solomon 6 verse 1 says, hear therefore, O ye kings, and understand, and learn ye, be judges of the ends of the earth. Give ear, ye that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations. For power is given you of the Lord, and sovereignty from the highest, who shall show your works and serve out your counsels.
Yeah. You hear that? The reason why you're on top is because the Lord make you reach it. Not because the so-called white man. Yeah, look, I like this shop. You know, it's going to be a good steward according to our plan. You know, he's a young root, young leader, like a cold shop say or whatever. Say, when you choose them money and look at them and carry the thing the right way. That's not young global leaders, you know. Not because, you know, so-called white man put you up there, that I mean another Lord, the Lord put a spirit on them to get you to put there, man. And the Lord gonna hold you accountable for your actions, man. If you don't work with the dirty dirt, you know what I mean? And be oppressive, you know, and be corrupt over the people, you're gonna be judged for that, man. You know, for all the works that take on when you're in that position, you're going to be judged for it. Judgment not escape no man. Yeah?
Because being minister of his kingdom, you have not judged aright.
Yeah, you're not judging the right. Go on.
Nor kept the law, nor walk after the counsel of Yahweh Shemeshai
Hey, a
power.
bunch of laws passed, and much of them basically coming from the laws of the Heavenly Father. They couldn't care less about the laws of the Heavenly Father. They care less. Yeah? After that can't make them make money. That can't make them make money. Yeah? These men don't establish the laws of the Heavenly Father. Man. See, you know that judgment, all the judgment will go for that already. Yeah? What?
Horribly and speedily shall he come upon you, for a sharp judgment shall be to them that be in high places.
Yeah, sharp judgment is coming to them that is in high places, man. Nobody escaped the answer to the Lord Yahweh Shemeshai, man. Could have the biggest guzo, man. Yeah? Could have the biggest witch and a warlock. Yeah? You could have a lodge meeting to the blind. You could have make sacrifices to the blind. You could have chant and do all type of madness to the blind. Lord gonna get your asses, man. Yeah?
This is Isaiah 28 verse 18. So on your covenant with death shall be disannulled.
Covenant with death shall be disannulled. One.
And your agreement with hell shall not stand.
Done.
When overflowing scars shall pass through, then shall he be trodden down by it.
Done.
Alright, this is Micah 3 verse 11. So the heads thereof judge for reward,
God.
and the priests thereof teach for hire,
God.
and the prophets thereof find for money.
Hey, you don't think that SSL, a lot of people in high position, they get money out of what they are going there? Why do you think it's continued for so long? Yeah? A lot of them make money out of it. Other corrupt scheme, check. Now cut it. Yeah?
Yet will they lean upon the Lord, says not the Lord among us, nor evil can come upon us.
God's among them. Yeah, these men are beginning the Lord. This is where you will go for the money. the men that were in the heads, they used to like cats. One of them devil here, you know. One of them believe in them most of it.
Isaiah 56, verse 10, it says, watchmen are blind, they are ignorant, they are dumb dogs, they cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. Yea, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough. They are shepherds that cannot understand.
They can't even make it know what really coming with great reset. Just leading the people united. You know what I mean? We don't no regard of what's really gonna happen to us. Dumb dogs can't bark, can't walk, nothing like that. Third World War is brewing.
So they
yeah. I think want to come preparedness drill, you know, or for deal with radiation and all them type of things. I think I give up going on. Yeah? Not even that. Yeah? Russia be prepared bunkers for them citizens.
So they all look to their own way, everyone for his own gain from his quarter. And this is Jeremiah 5 verse
for themselves.
This is Jeremiah 5 verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men, they lay wait as he that setteth snares, they set a trap, they catch men. So as a cage, yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
Yeah. Overpassing the deeds of the wickedness.
So they judge not.
Hey, right now it seems like Jake do more evil to Jake. You know what the so-called white man is doing? Yeah? You know, leaders don't put the whip to a back like how the heads them, you know, on the island here would put the whips to your back. That's reality, man. Yeah?
So they cause the fatherless, yet they prosper, and did the right of the needy, they not judge. He said, shall I not visit for these things, said the Lord?
God.
Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this?
God.
So a wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land. So the prophets prophesy falsely, and their priests be ruled by their means, and my people love to have it so. And what will he do when in the end thereof?
Yeah, you see them love the bag of promises, them, and you know, will never come true. Like, believe it or not, all them things that take place, they still have leaders going out to vote in the same way. You know? Just give them to talk and, you know, convince them, you know, and show them the money, everything when they go out. Show them on $5 grand. Give them move it to $10 grand, you know. You know? Food. Yeah. Food. Nigga change your mind about everything. The food. Niggas love them belly, man. They follow in your hour share for the food and not for the true bread. Everywhere they go, nigga licky. Wanka gut and wanka belly. Licky and yummy. So wise.
This is Isaiah 1 and verse 23 said, Thy princes are rebellious and companions of thieves.
Right.
Everyone loveth gifts and followeth after rewards. They judge not the fatherless, neither do it the cause of the widow.
And that's why people actually say, these men are out of touch with the reality. Yeah? Out of touch with the reality, man. You know? Hey, Mr. Deion Jackson Miller was interviewing the right truck. I said name another nigga sitting there. I don't know who's the other nigga sitting with Deion Jackson Miller and the right truck. Eh? Who's the next nigga sitting with the right truck and she was basically asking what world I'm living in. Eh? Because they basically impose something without knowing the reality of the ground, man. Them don't judge the real cause of the fatherless, man. They don't judge what's really going on with people that is poor. You know what I mean? They don't know them can't connect with it. Go on.
Isaiah 9 verse 16 says, for the leaders of these people cause them to err, they that are led of them are destroyed.
Alright.
So therefore the Lord shall have no joy in their young men, neither shall have mercy on their fatherless and the widows. For everyone is an hypocrite and an evildoer, and every mouth speaketh folly. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still.
Right.
Isaiah chapter 30 verse 1, it says, woe to the rebellious children, said Lord, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with a covering but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down to Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh.
Them love the so-called white man to basically, make things work for them. Every work for them do is to please the so-called white man, is to appease the so-called white man. You know what I mean? Always be looking handouts for the so-called white man, not only handouts, but his approval. Yeah? If the nigga is not approved by the so-called white man, he feel like it's the end of the world. Yeah? You know? My parents said this again? Yeah, I'm a lightweight at the international stage. Yeah?
And to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Yep.
Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be ashamed.
If we move the right way, we can get more investors to come and invest. Yeah?
And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion.
Trusting in the shadow of Egypt, man. You walk every rule. You know what I mean? Believe that, whatsoever policies these men have, is for the betterment. You know what I mean? But if you have this much of a brain and understand that, look, they're all just traps that is meant to trap us up. You have many other leaders who passed through and gone already, who figured out that the hard way. These men set traps. Yeah?
So for his princes were at zone, and his ambassadors came to ends, they were all ashamed of the people that could not profit them, nor be an help, nor profit, but
just
ashamed.
like these men today, they're ashamed of the poor. Yeah?
And also a reproach.
Yeah.
This is Lamentations 4 verse 17. So also us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets.
Yeah, because very soon more lockdowns are coming, man. None of the Agenda 2030 plans basically is to profit us in no form or way, shape or form. It's all leading them to the MOTB where the Lord's going to get a lot of you niggas destroyed, man. Yeah?
So our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is so our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of heaven. They pursued us upon the mountains, they have laid wait for us in the wilderness. So the breath of our nostrils, the anointing of the Lord was taken in their pits.
Right. Yeah, the so-called white man, they are the ones that basically get the Lord put to death. You know what I mean? the assistance of some wicked J. Yeah, wanna.
So whom we set under the shadow, we shall live in Eden.
Right, what them say? Them say, if we leave this man alone, then the Romans will come and take our place. Yeah, and it's the same sentiment with leaders. Yeah, and it's slave masters show that time and time again that look, if you walk contrary to how we want you to walk, we're gonna set you up, we're gonna penalize you, and they have to bow to our women. That was always it, and they do that all across the world. So you have leaders here who have the same sentiment. If they go according to truth and justice, enough time it will clash with the masters' way, colonial masters' way, and then you have to put yourself in a problem. Yeah. But the best, it work with truth, then choose the other side, man.
It's Matthew 10, verse 28.
Right.
And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both body and soul. Yeah.
Right. Men be fearing what men can do to them. So them approach and do things without no integrity. Yeah? And trust me, man, a lot of these people used to get set up in authority. Yeah, them don't really have a backbone, them don't have no integrity. Yeah? As I said earlier, a lot of them do things basically just for hire, money. Almost every aspect of life out here in society, people don't do things because they know that it's something necessarily to be done. You know what I mean? Or because they have the passion or the love for whatsoever craft it is, but the mere fact that they're gonna get paid, man. Yeah? A man study to be a doctor. It's not because he really care about people. Because he figure out it's an easy way to have an income. You know what I mean? You even have men becoming pastors now. And them see it as an opportunity. You know what I mean? Man, be building a church. We're gonna build a church. You know what I mean? All of a sudden become a pastor, build a church, because there is money to be made. 10% coming in every week. And the church building fund coming in. Nobody now they have to regulate and audit. So I can say, we get 300,000 when a 2 million. And we need more money to buy the wind than them and zinc, Money to build the pulpit. Yeah, a lot of men see certain things, they don't do it because of the love for it. They do it because they're going to profit. They do it for hire. When they come out to politicians, come out to teachers, whatever caregiver, religious leaders, money. But guess what? You're gonna get caught, man. Because this new system that is coming in, gonna catch you. So all who love money and do things for money, you're gonna caught. You're gonna get caught. What?
This is Proverbs 19 verse 1. It's better is the poor that walketh in his integrity.
It better is the poor that walketh in his integrity. Yeah?
So than he that is perverse in his lips and is a fool.
Right. And these men, them waxing rich, but oh, them get it. Shameful, man. Shameful. Yeah, one.
St. John 8 and verse 44 says, "Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do,
Right.
for he was a murderer from the beginning, and abideth not in the truth,
Right.
because there is no truth in him.
Right.
When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of
Yes,
it."
the Prime Minister go meet the king. Yeah? Well, I really ask his sign up. When the scripture say, of the father the devil, man, the theme lost here, but yeah? Because enough about them.
First Peter chapter 5 verse 2. Feed the flock of Yahweh, which is among you.
Which is our responsibility, man. We all have to get the elect, man. You know, but time to time we're going to speak on certain topic. You know, certain things, happening in the spirit, we're going to speak on it, man. You know, but our main mission here, our main mission is to basically edify, the elect, brothers coming in, well, that part of the doctrine that basically, you need to understand. So time to time we go in on certain lessons, dealing with certain subject, in relation to the scriptures,
Taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind.
Right. So out here feed the hopeful let. You know what I mean? And hey, likewise all the brothers them get set up across the world, they get set up to do the same thing. Because right now we know one time where, it's necessary to grasp as much as we come out with the scriptures, man. A lot of things going on, the blow past if you don't have certain understanding. And not in the spirit, you know what I mean? You get caught out there when all them things start go down, man. Because hey, it's one thing come out here and talk about all the things that these men are planning to do. You know what I mean? But when it come out to spiritual development, it's also lacking. And that's one of the things that we are, we're out here and make sure that the mix also.
Jeremiah 3 verse 15 says, "And I will give you pastors according to mine heart."
Right, so the Lord set us as pastors, man. You have the apostles and elders, and brothers out there in the highways and the byways. The Lord sent us as pastors, according to the Lord's heart. They're gonna bring out the rule, because the rule is basically coming from the heart of the Lord, man. Yeah, it's the mind of the Lord here. So when we come out, a man that is instructed as a scribe, bringing out things from the old and the new. You know what I mean?
"We shall feed you with knowledge and understanding."
God, from both the old and the new. One.
Isaiah chapter 30 verse 20. He said, "And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction,
Right.
yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner
So
anymore."
lest thy teachers be removed into a corner. So slacker.
Say, "Yet shall not thy teachers be removed, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore."
Now, you have a time where you never used to come out and see men standing on the corner speaking this truth, man. Ever since the 60s, late 60s coming on the line, that's when this thing really started to come out. Them coming down to know you've been see the teachers, man. Starting to from the old school with them elders coming down to our elders, the apostles, coming down to brothers basically be out here on the corners, man, are the teachers, man. And the Lord said they're not removed into a corner anymore. We are on the internet all over the place, man. You can click on a video, you can click on a live, and you can watch. You know what I mean?
But thine eyes shall see thy
I
teachers.
shall see your teachers, man. Yeah? As I say, you can click on a video at any time. You know what I mean? Wow.
And thy ears shall hear a word behind thee saying,
This is the way. God, this is important, man. The way you ought to walk. Yeah, we can be out here watching videos, man. You know what I mean? And you're still not prepared. You know what I mean? To face the day that is coming, man. It's one thing to know what's coming, but there's another thing to know how to approach that day. You know what I mean? By which means you're gonna escape. You know what I mean? And we have to often stress the Lord, our faith in the Lord, our Shaman, that He will deliver you in such a time. You know?
this is the way walking in it, when he turned to the right hand and when he turned to the left.
Yeah, because it's common out there, even today I hear somebody talk about the Lord, our Shai, never exists. They're basically some bunch of Old Testament Negroes, man. You know? So who wanna know how they make atonement? You know what I mean? And if it was according to the law, them Negroes would the Lord would put them ass to death long time, man. You know, no Negroes have no altar out here, man. You know, no altar sacrificing animals. The priesthood not even set up. Yeah, there's no priesthood that way. You know, the Levitical priesthood, you know, it's not even set up like that, man. And niggas be talking about there's no New Testament. Yeah? So you get an atonement, man, for your sins, man. If there is no Yahweh Shai, there is no New Testament, all the atonement thing go. You know what I mean? All them sins niggas be committing, man. Oh, the Lord is the Lord make it out, man. Yeah? Crazy ass niggas, man. Yeah?
Now this is Romans 5 verse 1. So therefore, being justified by faith, we have peace with God through our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, by whom also
it was essential the Lord try us, man. With faith. See if we actually believe Him. Hey, you see, as men, you know, some of we go through relationship with women, man. Some of us that kill kids, the children, you know, we have a relationship with the kids. I would have liked them to basically believe what we tell them, say, when we are tell them a thing. You know what I mean? And have confidence in what you are telling them, man. You know what I mean? I will know the feeling or feel when somebody not actually hearing you or listening to you, man. Yeah? Even though you're telling them something for the betterment and what you perceive and what's better for better off. You know what I mean? We know that feeling when it's not being received. Yeah? And guess what? It's the same way you have to look at it when you come out to the Lord, man. You know? Alright, that's why the Lord call us stiff-necked. You know what I mean? So it's a beautiful thing when you believe, you actually believe and trust in what the Lord said, man. Yeah? Because to the point you affirm that you know that the Lord know what He's doing. You're confident that Him know what He might do. Yeah? Yeah, I've been doubt there. The Lord can't hold me up. You know, I'm going to try for myself because maybe He drop me. Yeah?
so by whom also we have access by faith into this grace wherein we stand.
And that's what the faith is, man. It's basically resting, that trust in the Lord, man. Yeah? That He will deliver. Yeah? And that's all it takes, man. Yeah? One.
It says, and rejoice in the glory of Yahweh. Verse 10, it says, for if we were enemies, we were reconciled to Yahweh by the death of his son. Much more being reconciled, we shall be saved by his life.
Right. And that's how we get our atonement. You know, the Lord gave his life up as a lamb without blemish. Yeah. And that's why we're in the process now. You know. But niggas the last in limbo. You know, in limbo. You know, hey, there's no New Testament, there's no Yahweh Shai, but where are we now? What's next? Nigga be in limbo. Yeah? Crazy, man. They say, and the Lord is preparing a day that already you're gonna know that you need some deliverer. You're gonna need a deliverer for what this devil is about to bring up on the planet. Man. Trust me, you're gonna find out that you need to be delivered, man. Hey, you see, it's in a Jake's spirit for know this, you know. You know, when shit get out of hand here in Jamaica, what the leaders them say? They want divine intervention. When time shit goes south, a nigga can't help themselves anymore, all of a sudden, you know that divine intervention must come into play. But guess what? You know, the scripture say when the do call upon him, not him over here. Because when everything they alright out here and him they call, they never do want to hear. Now when shit go down, and now you want to call upon him. You're gonna find out that you need a deliverer, man. Yeah? Because this man is coming down from every angle. Every angle, you've been trapped up. Yeah? So it's one of two things. Either you get delivered or you lay down and play dead, man. You know, have not an option. Yeah? You better hope there is a deliverer, man. You better hope. Because learning what these men are planning, yeah, you better hope there's a deliverer, man. Trust me. These himself, I'm hope there's a deliverer until our time come. Deliverer are the faith.
Psalms chapter 20 verse 5, he said, we will rejoice in thy salvation, and in the name of our power we will set up our banners. The Lord fulfill all thy petition. Now know I that the Lord saveth his anointed. He will hear him from his holy heaven.
And the Lord is going to demonstrate that. Yeah? There are some people that have to sit and believe in us, so the Lord is going to demonstrate that. People can witness that. Yeah?
With the saving strength of his right hand. Some trust in chariots and some in horses.
Yeah, someone trust in what? Abrams, Leopard, German Leopard, tanks, Abrams. Yeah? You know, someone trust in IMARS, Iron Dome, Patriot Systems. Yeah, S400. T40 Armata, Terminator 2, BMP, Oh, our defense is the Lord, man. Yeah? We don't have no armored vehicle, right? The angels are our armament. Come on, like physical armament. Yeah?
Some, but we will remember the name of our Lord, our power, of the Lord, our power.
And that name is going to do a lot of things. A lot of things. Yeah? You're surprised.
Psalms chapter 19 verse 1, it said, the heavens declare the glory of Yahweh, and the firmament sheweth the handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night deny, show knowledge.
Hey man, look, you have people out there saying, wake up and look. Just wake up and look at your reality, man. That in itself show you that there is a God, man. All of what you see is on the earth. Fool saying in his heart. What you become conscious of. You don't make yourself become conscious, man. Yeah? It's something that just happened. It just happened, man. Yeah? Man.
So there is no speech, no language where their voice is not heard.
Man. Hey, men of the Lord, you have camps all over the world. Brothers speaking in Spanish, brothers speaking English. Yeah, we here in Jamaica, we speak our Jamaican dialect. You know, brothers be in Trinidad, anywhere in the Caribbean, Suriname, you know, the Philippines. Brothers be here in Germany, in Europe, speaking certain language, you know. There are brothers who speak Turkish language, man. Chinese language. Yeah? And you have this truth go out in other languages, man. Yeah? Furthermore, you have the technology now that basically going to be able to translate things that are being said in the language of your choice, man. You know, you have AI systems now are basically doing them things, man. You have AI doing everything nowadays, brother. Yeah? You're talking and it just translate what you're saying into another language. Yeah? These are all the AI thing, you know, over there.
Verse 4, it says, their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world.
Right.
In them at he set a tabernacle.
Yeah, because we have the internet, you know. So our line gone through the whole entire world. You know. So this should be known. This should be known to all these nations, you know, what hen they're gonna meet. And to get an elect from among them. Yeah? So the gospel is preached unto all nations, and then what? Shall the end come? Yeah?
This is Matthew 24, verse 14, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations,
Alright.
and then shall the end come.
And everybody been witnessing us the past year, couple of years. Yeah? So the end is nice.
Psalms chapter 21 verse 11. For they intended evil against thee, they imagine a mischievous device which they are not able to perform.
Right. God gonna show forth its strength for his people, man. That we're gonna leave it with. We don't say Kalalal, Yahweh Shemeh Shai Bar Shemraka Kodash. We honor the apostles and elders again once more. You know, of GMS. You know, shalom to all the brothers out there, keep pushing this truth in sincerity and honesty. Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.